Hey guys, I just wanted to just give you an idea about what I'm currently making on my current account. They're kind of keeping me semi-local, so some days I'm home and some days I'm out overnight. Uh, it's not what I was doing a couple of years ago, where I was out almost every other night and making a lot more. But I just wanted to give you an idea about what I'm doing now. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show this to you real quick. This is kind of hard to see, but we can have our payroll sent to the truck. So, of course, I'm doing it wrong. Select payroll. I'm going to not show my password. Right, and we'll send it. And what'll happen is I'll get a message back and it'll show my payroll. Now also, we have Workday access, so we can, look at the complete PDF of our complete statement. So it'll tell us a breakdown per load and what stops we got paid for. So on my particular stop right now, or my particular account, I haul mattresses, and for every stop it's $35 per stop, whether I have to touch a mattress or not. If I deliver one mattress, $35. If I deliver a whole truckload, $35. If I touch the freight, $35. If only the people on the dock touch the freight, it's $35. So every stop is $35, except for when you first hook it, that doesn't count, and your last trailer drop empty, that doesn't count. If you pick up a backhaul along the way, that when you do the backhaul pickup, that would count, but when you drop the backhaul, that doesn't count. Anyway, if you got 6 stops per day, that's almost $200 in stop pay, plus whatever mileage you ran. So if you ran 400 miles at 53 cents per mile plus a couple $100 in stop pay, then now you got a $400 day basically, and some change. So right now it's relatively easy to make over $300 a day if things are going right. If I remember right, my last week, I think I had an issue, or I had a short day in there, so I didn't average $300 per day, but the week before I had like a $1,700 week gross pay. This week I think it's 14 and some change. So since I've come to JB Hunt, it's been pretty steadily 1,200 minimum gross, no matter what I've been doing, except for over the last year I've been taking really short loads and wanting to be home a lot because I had side businesses that I was working on, but now I'm gonna stop all the side business and just get back to trucking. So my payroll is going to go up quite a bit, and it'll be a lot more in line with what you may see if you get to come to like this account that I'm on, or the Amazon account that I'm going to. You should be able to see those numbers pretty easily. If you got 3 to 6 months of experience, you can jump right on one of those accounts. So I'm gonna stop the video again until my payroll message comes through, just so I can show it to you when it shows up. I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on a second. So right now it's 12:55 p.m. and the date, I'll just show you, is the 28th of January. It's a Thursday. We get paid on Thursdays at JB Hunt. So that's the current time and date. So when it comes through, I'll show you the message. All right, so I got my payroll message back. So it shows my gross for last week there, 1419.96. Sorry, it's not focusing well. That's 298 for driver's legal, 189.95. That's going to be my medical and dental and stuff for the week. Taxes 256.66, and my net pay to my bank was 970.37. So it just gives you the basics, so you can know what you're getting paid and get kind of a quick look. So if you want the full breakdown of your pay, you go on Workday and you can look at it there. You can look at the PDF. They don't send it in the mail, but you can download it from Workday. On this particular check, there's some sort of incentive pay, which I'm not exactly sure what it was. I was training a driver, which may have carried over into that week. It could be why I was a little bit shorter on miles and stops as well. I don't really remember, to tell you the truth. I trained a driver partially one week and part of another week, so it carried over, so it may have been that. So I had 2 weeks in a row that were about $1,400 gross. And when I say training, just training on the account. JB Hunt's not a training company. We don't take CDL students, only experienced drivers. But when they show up, then I get a little bit of extra money just to show them the account if they ride with me. The week previous to those 2 weeks, I had 1,700 and something gross, which is a lot more on par with what I was doing on a regular basis when I was going out every other night, getting home every other night, that sort of thing. So on this particular account, it's you should be making 1,500 and up if you're running the full account and getting the stops and the miles and everything. On Amazon, they're saying I should be a lot closer to $1,800, $1,900, even $2,000 per week over there. I don't remember what they're saying the mileage pay is, but every stop you get paid $19, including your pickup and your drop. So every time you pick and drop or hit a dock, it's $19, and you'll have several of those, many of those per week, along with quite a few miles. So that all that activity pay plus the mileage pay should put me, in the mid to high 90s, even into the $100,000 mark at JB Hunt as a company driver. So I'm hoping to be able to show you that transition. Once a week, I'll go ahead and show you my paycheck for what I'm doing now, and then when I get onto the Amazon account, I'll show you what I'm getting there, just to keep it real. If you're thinking about JB Hunt. Now this is in the Midwest area, upper Midwest, so in the Chicagoland area, all the way from basically eastern Wisconsin all the way over to western Michigan. That around the lake there's plenty of accounts that are making 75K and up. You just have to get on and be willing to drive and work hard, and you should be able to make that money at JB Hunt without a problem in this area. Other parts of the country are a little bit different. I know there's some southern and southwestern accounts that you may only get to the high 60s, low 70s, but based on the cost of living in the area, that's probably still pretty good pay. So anyway, if you want to talk to me about it, you can call me at 608-424-8121. You can message me on YouTube, and however you want to get a hold of me, and I can talk to you more about it if you're interested in JB Hunt. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue making videos and showing some driving videos. I got my dash cam running. I've got hold on a second, let me show you this. I'm reviewing this camera. Actually, I already reviewed it on Amazon, and it's pretty cheap camera. It's got ultra high definition though, so it's decent. It'll record up to a 3-minute loop, and it takes a SD card. It's okay. It's just one of the cheap ones, but it was available for review through the Amazon Vine program, so I thought I would check it out. I have another one that's at my house right now. I'm gonna swap this one out. That one, the one I'm gonna review, I hope works out good, because it shows inside, like pointing at me, and also outside, so I could actually just use the video camera to make videos, so you can see what's going on in front of me and inside the cab. And there's actually a third channel. I think the camera, the rear view camera, comes with it, but of course I'm in the semi, so I'm going to try to figure out how to mount that somewhere on the side of the tractor, probably on the driver's side, pointing down the side, so I can catch traffic coming up on my left-hand side and get a kind of an idea of what's behind me. And it's supposed to be able to record all of those simultaneously. I can't even say the word, but all at the same time. So front and rear and inside the cab all at the same time. So that'll be interesting. I'm not sure how that's going to be to edit those types of videos, but we'll give it a shot. And I have a few other things that I need to review as well, that I would use in the truck, or personally in my personal vehicle, or at home. Like I have, let me show you this. I'm currently using this Scosche magnetic mount for my phone, but I just came across Michigan, and some of the roads in Michigan, as you may know, are pretty terrible, and my phone was just kind of kept doing this number, and it did fall off a couple of times. So I got 2 other mounts to review that clamp the phone and hold it, but I can't reach my fingerprint sensor to trigger my phone to come on, because I use my phone to listen to audiobooks and podcasts and music while I'm driving. So since I can't access that on those other 2 mounts, which I'll maybe do a YouTube review of them, I actually have to tap in my code or otherwise use a different method to activate my phone, which is going to make me take my eyes off the road more than I would like to do when I'm driving. So I don't think I'm going to have a very positive review on either one of those, just for that reason, because I wouldn't want to take it out of the mount just to activate the phone and then put it back in the mount, because it's the same thing. You're going to be distracted. So there's a couple of things like that that may help a driver decide. I really like this magnetic mount because it's very easy to put it on and take it off. It's easy, but then when you hit that bumpy road, I mean, most relatively smooth roads, it doesn't move. But coming across some of the roads in Illinois and Michigan, a few in Indiana, you drivers know, you know which roads those are. It shakes the crap out of it, and it doesn't stay steady. So I'll be reviewing probably several phone mounts over the next few months just to see if I can find one that works for me. I'm currently using a Google Pixel 5 phone, so the controls kind of start halfway up the side of the phone for volume. So I don't want anything that's really going to impede those volume buttons, even though I don't use those when I'm driving. The volume is up, and I use Bluetooth for the truck radio, so it's usually not a problem, except one of the mounts, I already tried it once in the truck for about an hour, and it was squeezing the buttons on my phone so it would turn the volume down, and then I had to mess around with it to turn the volume up, and I ended up pulling over and putting this other magnetic mount back on. So anyway, that's some of the stuff that I have planned as far as making videos in the future. I know this video got kind of long, but I'm going to be getting back into trying to help drivers learn not just about JB Hunt, but about driving, and maybe some tools and things that'll help you out here on the road. Maybe some tips. I wasted an opportunity earlier today. I was doing a delivery in Bellevue, Michigan, and there was a guy who had a problem with sliding his tandems because the pins weren't retracting all the way on one side. And basically what it turned out to be was a combination of he didn't have good air pressure to retract the pins, because this was a pneumatic pin slide, and also he was kind of on a slope, so the trailer was leaning a little bit, so the slide was not perfectly level, so the pins were kind of holding it up on one side. So I helped him out and just told him, hey, try to get on a more level spot. I'll activate the slider for you. And he moved over a little bit, and it still didn't want to retract completely, but it was enough to where it would slide, kind of click the pins, all the way back, click, 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 but it did slide for him. And sometimes just little tips and tricks for new drivers like that are good to know, but I missed that opportunity to actually videotape that because I was just helping the guy. I don't know who the guy was. I don't know what the company was. I just knew he was having trouble, and that's why I don't care really if you decide to work for JB Hunt or any other company. I'm happy to give you information and help you out. But if you are interested, then let me know. All right, well, this has probably been long enough. I'll try to get some driving videos edited and put up as well. I'm just taking clips off the dash cam and throw them up there. If I drive through something interesting or see something interesting, I'll throw it up there. All right, y'all have a good one. Make sure you subscribe, share the video if you enjoy them, and let's try to help drivers learn out there. We got to help each other. You know, there's a lot of work to do out here. We need more drivers, so I want to help you become a better driver if I can help it. All right, thanks.